there, my name's Fatima. I'm coming to you from Richmond, BC, and I'm here to help you build your immune system.
Hey, I am Fred. I am a chef, and I live in North Vancouver, BC.
Hi, everyone. My name is John, and I'm a dad to 2 great kids, and I'm in Vancouver.
Hi, my name is Cyrene. I used to live in Vancouver and moved to Toronto for the last 9 years, and we travel back and forth. And now I'm back in
Welcome
Vancouver.
back, everyone. Thanks for joining us. This is episode 2 of Working From Home. Hope you've been enjoying our episodes. If you have any comments, drop them in the comments below. I'm Fatima.
I'm John. I am Fred.
I am Cyrene.
Excellent. Well, so the conversation continues about working from home. Now that we've been all quarantined to work at home, it's very different. So now what are you guys finding that, you're able to do?
Well, first of all, during COVID, working from home, it's almost noon right now. My son is still asleep. It should be school day today, or at least online schooling, but he is still asleep. I'm still in my PJ, even though I was maybe in my PJ even before COVID. But yeah.
Well, what I like about it,
You're frozen.
I can be putting on a mask. I can be pampering myself at any time of the day, anytime. I could be in a meeting. I could be taking a phone call. I could be typing. I could be doing whatever and still have, the time to pamper myself. Whereas if I was actually working a 9 to 5, I couldn't exactly do that.
No. Mainly working at the airport. Hello, may I take your flight number?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Because it's a very good mask, but it's a little scary.
It is, but you know what? I'm gonna be so hydrated after.
Not as scary as my PJ.
Oh my God, that is scary.
That's the beauty of working from home. You can do whatever you want. You can have fun with it.
Exactly. So you can stay comfortable like this and keep working online as you're pampering yourself.
That I know.
And no one can see you.
As long as you don't have Zoom meetings.
Well, I could still be pampering myself and have a Zoom meeting.
Like right now.
Right now. So yeah, I'll have this on for 20 minutes. And then you'll see like my face just completely shine.
There you go.
Awesome.
Great. What happened during COVID?
Any of you guys?
So during COVID, things have changed. Like there's no more, obviously we're not going to the gym anymore and we're not doing anything. So I'm still able to enjoy time with my kid and my wife, and we go outside, we run, and then I get back to working, and because I work for myself. But a lot of people right now are working from home, doing their job that they normally do in the office at home, but they still have deadlines, they still have their 9 to 5, and they have to respect it. Mm-hmm. Which in my case, because I work from home, work for myself, I am still able to go enjoy the sunshine outside that we have in Vancouver.
Yeah, definitely. I resonate with what Fred said, is that, even though we're isolating at home, is that, this is a little bit different than what most of us are doing on this panel here, is that, we work from home. And the only thing I do miss is the same thing, going outside to be able to, take my kids out and so forth, because this isolation has happened during spring break as well. So, I miss being able to work remotely. Working for myself, I'm able to work from anywhere, not just anywhere in the city, but anywhere in the world. So I'm able to, as long as I'm connected to the internet and have my laptop, really, I can still conduct business as usual. So that the convenience of it is very appealing. Right now I don't get to do that. And of course, hanging out at my favorite coffee shop, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So, we're just isolating at home and making do with what we can here, but it hasn't stopped production. It hasn't stopped.
That's it. I miss maybe working. Like I remember last time we went to the Mayan Riviera, and I was on the beach and I was on my phone actually, and I was working on the beach
Mhm.
in Mexico. Now I go work in my backyard.
Yeah,
I just had a birthday, and I just every year we're usually either in Bahamas or in the Caribbean, somewhere nice and warm. And now, well, during the COVID, we just stayed home, and it's okay. And I was still able to connect with people over the computer.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying my mask. It's just penetrating through my skin. It feels great. It feels amazing. But, John, how's your coffee addiction coming along? Have you been able to get off of that?
well, I'm holding a mug from one of the big companies, and there's not coffee in here because I ran out.
Oh, you still didn't buy some?
No, I've been off coffee. I've had Rev, the energy drink, but I have not had a caffeinated coffee in over 7 days.
Good for you. Good for you.
Oh.
But that's not my intention because I'm going back on it.
That's what you think. That's what you may think
but
after the fact.
And I ran out of decaf too, so it's not just the caffeine. I'm just missing coffee in general, and my headaches are no longer here. Like I didn't actually get the headaches, so I didn't get the 2-day withdrawal headaches. I usually, if I stop coffee, the second and third day I get a massive headache for the day, and then it goes away. So I guess that's the withdrawal symptoms. I didn't get that. I think it's just because I was, eating well. I was also drinking a lot. I was drinking a lot of water, working from home, and I think just keeping your mind off things. I think sometimes I'm drinking coffee, but I'm not thinking about too much. So I think it's getting to me a little bit more quicker. I don't know, but I miss it, but I don't miss it.
Mm-hmm. So have any of you guys had any conversations with people who are now having to work from home because of COVID and how they're feeling?
My husband is trying to get away from me. We live in a small condo. We're like in each other's face all the time.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But we're happy to spend time together. He's finding it challenging because his job is very private, so it's confidential. So he has to make sure that I don't over eavesdrop or anything like that. I can't hear any of his conversations. But you know what? We do enjoy each other's time. We eat healthy. I make sure I feed him. We eat chicken. We have soups. We make sure that later on in the afternoon we go for walks just to get some fresh air. Keep our social distancing. We're very fortunate. We haven't gotten into big fights yet. It's not like I want to kill him yet. So yeah, it's all good right now.
And what about you, John? How is it having Nancy? How is she feeling?
Well, she's okay. I mean, we're in different rooms, and because she's talking to clients, so she needs her quiet time as well. So she's in the other room, and our kids are respecting that. So our kids are up in their room doing their online schooling. They're doing some extra courses that I've forwarded some just to keep them busy. So they've been doing that. They're doing their piano and all that. But other than that, I mean, I think it was hard the first couple of weeks because the first couple of weeks after spring break, because during spring break, our psychologically we knew we were going to be together. But after when we were told not to go back to work or for her, and school was canceled, I think that the next 2 weeks, so the third and fourth week of isolation, was more of a challenge. But I think we've settled down, and we know that this may last for a few more weeks or maybe even months. So we gotta be prepared for that, and it's not, I don't think of it as a negative thing. I mean, we're together. I mean, what more can I ask? Or we're together, and we get to go for walks when it's safe to do so. We go for drives if we can, and we just kind of get out and get some sunshine together. But
nice.
What about you, Fred? How has it been with Deb at home?
Well, we're used to it because Deb works from home quite a lot anyway. So she's got a special room in the house that I don't go to. She wakes up super early and goes to work right away. I just bring her lemon water because she goes to work, right away, so she forgets everything else. So I, bring her drinks and things like that, and I try to avoid that room as much as possible. But we're used to it. But I have friends that are not, and one of my friends uses this technique, which means this is the bell. The kids needs to go to a certain room, and it's lesson time. They have their work laid down for them, and they're not annoying the parents because parents have to work in 2 different rooms. And then the bell rings again at one point. Recess.
Oh.
Everybody does recess. The bell ring again. 15 minutes later, it's like the army. But it works.
That's actually kind of good though, because it keeps that structure. It keeps
that structure for the kids.
Yeah.
And it keeps the parents also busy and in peace.
Yes.
And then it gives them to move around at home. But I have other friends who don't have the structure, and they're going bonkers because the kids are roaming around and they're not really focusing, and the parents can't do that work, and so they lock themselves up in different rooms.
Yeah, so like as you can see, there's different ways that people have been dealing with it, but for the most part, it seems like if there is some sort of structure, if you have that ability to come together, it's really working. Like I know for us, there's 4 of us at home. So my sister, she's actually having to go to work because she works at a pharmacy, so it is essential services. So she does have to go in. But the rest of us, like we're eating together as a family, which is great because I don't remember the last time we, sat down and ate together as a family, although we've all lived in the same household. And then, my parents are usually in the kitchen and family room. They're doing their own thing. And I've occupied the entire living room. So that's like my working space. So, we all respect each other's boundaries. So they know if my door is shut, don't come in because I'm either recording or I'm on a call or I'm doing something that I can't have, background noise. But if I've left it ajar just a little bit, that's an invitation for them to come in. And so, it's been really wonderful that, we've been able to rebond again. And then, like we'll also go, like my dad and I will go to mosque to do a walk every day. And that is actually an essential service because we're monitoring to make sure that our mosque is safe, although it's closed, but we're still keeping our social distance from everyone around us. And by the way, can you see my face? It's just glowing.
Yay.
Yes, it is glowing. Yay.
And yeah, the leftovers you can just basically use on yourself. There's a lot of serum on it. But as I was saying, I wouldn't be able to do this if I was working at night, like,
No.
in someone's place. No way, I wouldn't be able to do this. But as I was saying, yeah, we're keeping our social distancing and, we're still, and then on the weekends I decided to rip apart my garden, which I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do if I was working for someone because my time would be so limited. I wouldn't have that extra time. So it's been a really nice blessing in disguise because I know that, we're all bonding, we're staying safe, we're doing our part, but yet we're still connecting with, so many people as well. So anyways, any last comments or anything on, pre or during COVID?
Well, I just want to say that during my productive time, I make sure after every hour, I get up and drink some water. I move around. I'm incorporating healthy habits while I'm working. And that's great because it gives me a peace of mind as well. It gives me a break. I stretch, and then I'm back to being productive again on my computer. So I appreciate that. Without feeling judged, without feeling anxious, without feeling as if, oh, you're not being productive enough.
Yeah.
Working for myself, I know what my end result is, and I will achieve it by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed one thing too is I'm drinking a lot more water. That's one thing because I have it next to me wherever I go.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the bathroom every hour and a half.
Is that too much information, John?
No, but it's good. But it's good.
I don't need to
because-
move. I've got the little bucket next to me.
Okay, that's too much information.
So no, but it's good because I'm unknowingly taking care of myself more
Yes.
because of the things that are available to me that usually are not, right? So having water, something as simple as that. I notice I'm not drying out as much. Like
Yeah.
my lips usually get dry, but I'm drinking 2 to 3 gallons of water a day, and I notice a
Gallons?
Gallons?
liters.
Leaders.
Sorry,
'Cause
about 2 to 3 liters a day.
Yes.
Yeah, gallons.
I have my water at the
That
sink,
was a lot.
so I make sure that I get up and go for a walk.
Yeah, and when you want to get water, it makes you get up. So that's
Yeah.
my cue, right? When I run out of water, when I run out of my 2 water bottles, I go in and get more water. So it gives me at least every hour I'm getting up to do something.
Right on.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you guys have enjoyed our series. Stay tuned. We're actually going to be having on Tuesdays, we're going to have an open house. So anyone is welcome to join us. And on Thursdays, we will be going live where we will be saying goodbye to the skeleton. On Thursdays, we will be actually having a live discussion, a topic, and we will continue with our mini series. We'll have a different series. So you can stay tuned for our next series that will be coming up and part 3 of this video. If you have any comments, comment below. Until then, see you next time.
Bye.
Wow.